on Facebook over here, and I've got YouTube over here, so if I'm looking at both areas, that is why. This is where I come on live and I answer all of the questions that you guys have sent me over the week, and just kind of, this is just kind of a time for you to ask me whatever you want to ask me, or a time for you to get to know me a little bit better. So if you guys have a question while I'm going live, then you guys can go ahead and ask me. So I have some questions for you guys, because I think that's what I'm going to start off my Ask Ashleys with these days, is like, you know, questions for you guys, because every time I get on here, I'm like, oh, I should ask this. And I'm always curious about things. So like, look at you guys, this is my new filming area. I haven't got anything up yet, so I need some ideas on decorations. I need to get a better light so I can have more lighting in here, but this is like the best room that we have that has the best light, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And should I mention that it is 5 o'clock somewhere? It's 5:07 here, and yes, I do have wine in my coffee cup, because you guys know that's how I roll. I do have this really cool gift that one of my coaches got me, and on Facebook you can read it, on YouTube you can't, but it says live fit, free, and fearless, because my team of coaches is called Team Fearless. So I'm gonna definitely hang this up in here, but I need some ideas on what else I'm gonna do. Okay, so I am going to just jump in and start answering your guys' questions. If you guys have questions for me, you can drop them below. And like I said, I have Facebook over here and I have YouTube over here, so let me know if you guys do have any questions. I'll try to pay attention to both the comments, but I do get distracted easily. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump in. So one of the questions I got, a bunch of the questions I got actually over the past week, were about the journaling that I do in the morning. And I got a question of like, what do I write in my journal, and do I write out like everyday goals, or do I just do like monthly and yearly goals and things? And when I first read the question, I kind of misunderstood what she was saying, but now I'm just going to kind of give you guys an example of what I do. And you know what? It really varies from day to day what I want to write in my journal. I do these things every day, but it just depends on how I write them out. So every morning I start off with gratitude. So I at least do 3 to 10 things that I am grateful for a day. I write those down no matter what. You should always start your day with gratitude, because you will have such a better day if you do that. And some days it's harder than other days to come up with things, but if you can come up with at least 3 things that you are grateful for, I promise that your day is going to be so much better than if you just get up and you go. So I usually, after I do my gratitude, I do my IMs, or my affirmations, or other people call them different things, but I basically like write out the way I want to feel, the things that I want to accomplish, kind of like, if you guys followed me throughout this like beginning of the year, I read the oh, now I'm drawing a blank what the book is called, The Desire Map. I highly recommend anyone read The Desire Map if you are not sure about like the goals that you want to reach, or the way that you want to feel, and these things. It really digs deep into feelings. And so I came up with, I think I have 5 or 6 desires that I want to feel and I want to live out every single day. So I write those down every single day. I can name them off to you. The first ones are: I am fearless, I'm peaceful, I am passionate, I am empowered, and I am vibrant. After that, I'll write down any other IMs that I want to write down. Like maybe I'll write down I am making a certain amount of money, or I am a great mom, or something, whatever it is, or I am attracting my tribe of people that love to be around me. You know, just things that you want to feel in your life, just things that you want to kind of give out to the universe that you want. So I write those out. I usually will write those out as long as I have on the page after my gratitude. So I'll keep going until the end. Like I'll make myself come up with more, and kind of like saying them out loud, saying them in your head. And then after that, I go on to my goals. Now my goals have changed over the years so much, the way I write them out. I used to always write, and I kind of still use the same concept, but what I used to do is I used to write out the date. So let's say it's December 31st, 2017, and I have accomplished this because I did this. So it's January 1st, 2018 or December 31st, 2017. And I have earned this much money because I, put in the work. And I used to be very diligent about writing my goals out like that. I would write my yearly goals out like that, or I would even write quarterly goals in there. But now I kind of write them out a different way. I kind of do a little bit of like a vision letter style of goals. Like I'll write out, I have a few yearly goals that I write out every single day, and I kind of write them out as how I feel when I accomplish them. I write out just very detailed of what I want to see or what I want to feel. I never go back and look at the other goals that I've written the days prior, but I will do that. Sometimes if I'm really focusing on a goal I want to hit that month or a goal I want to hit that week, then I'll be writing that out a lot. Or sometimes it's like I need to focus on one area of my life. So I definitely always write out 1 or 2 goals about my business because I'm very, very passionate about my business, and it's something that I love to do. So I'm always writing that out, but sometimes I'll be more focused on some personal goals or some health and fitness goals that I want to achieve. And I kind of write them out with gratitude, like they've already happened, and just kind of write kind of a vision letter out. So I kind of play around with that. And when I wake up, I kind of decide what I want to write about. Or if I'm going to bed and I'm not feeling really hot about something in my life or something's bothering me, then I know that in the morning that I'm probably going to write about that. A lot of my stuff this year has been about money. I think you guys saw the post that I made last week about my income increasing, and I have to say the Beachbody disclaimer that Beachbody does not guarantee any level of income. It all depends on your hard work, due diligence, and skill. So now that I've said that, over the past year or 2 years that I had kind of gone out of control and started spending money again, now that I can get back on track, I've really been working on my relationship with money. I know that's a weird thing to talk about, you guys, but a lot of people have negative beliefs about money, and it's funny because money is just a form of energy. It's not positive and it's not negative. And so that was something that I had to work on this year, and I've been working on it a ton in my journal. It's something I say that I'm grateful for every day, and I know that sounds silly, and maybe I'll share some more with you guys that as I go on with this journey, but that's basically it that I write down in my goals. And then sometimes I'll write out prayers, like I'll ask the universe for guidance in something that I'm struggling with, or just basically say that what I'm grateful for as far as that. Off topic, did you watch Cheaper by the Dozen? Okay, so sorry, I was reading a comment on YouTube. The next question I got is, what do I do with my journals after I'm done? So that's kind of funny because I'm getting really close to finishing up the journal that I'm writing in right now. And I don't really do much with them. I keep them. I have them all in the closet. And sometimes I will go back and read them. Like at the end of the year, I kind of like to go back and look through and see what I was writing. Or even when I finish one, maybe go back and see what I wrote at the beginning of the journal. I do like to go back and look at my monthly goals. As at the beginning of every month, I'll take a whole morning or day to just set my monthly goals and write those down. But most of the time I'm focused on writing out my yearly goals. Okay, so the next question I got, if you guys have questions, make sure you post them below, and let me know what you guys have for me, and I will get them answered for you. So the next question that I got is, what do I eat for breakfast? I actually don't really eat breakfast these days. If you guys have been following me for a while, I follow a very high fat, low carb style diet, and I tend to either just do black coffee and fast until about 11:30 or 12, or I do what I call my bulletproof hot chocolate, and that's like a fatty coffee. It does have a little bit of carbs in it, but I'm usually having it after I eat, and then that's what I have, and then I'll have my lunch later. But it took me a while to get to that point. Before, when I was not following a low carb, high fat diet, I would wake up super hungry and have to eat. But now my body is just kind of used to it, and it's what I do. So that's what I do for that. Okay, the next thing I got a question on is my makeup, because I was talking about this when I first started doing my Ask Ashley videos, and everybody was asking me about the makeup that I use and stuff. And then I started asking you guys about what makeup I should use because I was having, I was switching it up and I couldn't decide. So right now I am going between 3 different, hold on one second. Right now I'm going through I'm using 3 different kinds. And I'm not really super happy with any of them, but I have them, so I'm using them. Probably my favorite out of the 3 right now is the Tarte foundation. This is the one I got after I asked everybody what to use. So I've been using that, but I don't like to use it every day because it's like super expensive and it's like hot and sweaty here. So the one comparable to that one that I really like is the Revlon Color Stay. This is actually really awesome, like compared to like pricing. And I used this when I was in Punta Cana and it worked great. So I used that. And then while I was in Punta Cana on the way home, I ended up getting this Dior Air Flash makeup. And I really like this, but I feel like if you're outside sweating and stuff, it just makes you more shiny. And so I haven't really been using it that much since it's been summer. And then I love this, is the Pure 4-in-1 pressed mineral powder is usually what I top everything off with. So that's just what I've been using lately, and I love it a lot. Okay, so those are the questions that you guys sent me. I have some exciting announcements. Next week, I'm going to be going to the Beachbody Summit in New Orleans, and I am actually going to do a little bit of a behind the scenes group. So if you guys are interested on what's going on there, like you're interested more in learning about coaching and all that good stuff, I'm going to be sharing a lot on my page, but I also have a private group where I'm going to be going live a lot. I'm going to be sharing things that are going to be announced, because on Thursday night they're going to be announcing new products, new things that are going to be available. The new Ship Shop workout is going to be available, and all these fun things are going to be happening. So if you guys want first look at that, you'll definitely want to be in my Team Fearless Coach Sneak Peek. So this is a group where I share all about coaching, what we're about, how you can be a part of this, how it can change your life like it's changed mine. And all you need to do is just message me and I can get you into the group. Actually, once I'm done with this video, I'll post the link to the group in the comments section below. So all you have to do is just click on it and add yourself, and I'll get you in, and then you can see all the fun stuff that's happening next week in New Orleans. I won't be doing Ask Ashley next week unless I decide to do it like on Tuesday night before I leave, but we'll see. And then Sunday night is the last night to get into my Shift Your Life Wellness group. This is where I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create a healthy, happy lifestyle where you are loving yourself no matter where you are, where you're creating these healthy habits that are not overwhelming and that can stick with you. And I have 6 spots left open. So I've already have 4 gone. I have 6 spots left open, and Sunday night is the very last night to get in there. So if you guys want to get in there, you need to get a hold of me some way. Email me, send me a Facebook message, Instagram, Snapchat, I don't care, but you have to get registered to get in this group. I'm just not letting everybody in. I'm really looking for people who are ready to commit to making these changes and willing to do the work. I'm not, it's not going to be easy, but I promise that I'm not going to make this overwhelming. I'm going to make this doable for you. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you guys for always joining me live. Thank you for asking questions, and make sure you send me your questions so when I get back, I can answer those for you. Then have a great Thursday night, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.